Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Outside the Box Soaps. Today I am doing something a little different. I was at an event recently and I had a cosmetology student come over and she asked me about natural soaps. Natural shampoo bars. And of course I'd heard all of that, but I didn't realize that the process for making it was essentially the same as what we do to make soaps. So I did some research on it, and today I'm going to make a shampoo bar, and we'll see how that goes. Now, for those of you who are like me and have always just used shampoo, there is a transition period for your hair when you go from detergent-based shampoos to natural products. And just a tip, what I read was that for about the first 3 weeks, when you are going through this transition, your hair may feel a little stiff after it's washed, and they suggested using a mix of half apple cider vinegar and half water, and just kind of spritz that for the first couple weeks, and that helps with the transition. So little tip there in case you're considering trying to do a natural soap, and use that also as a shampoo bar. So what I have in here is castor oil, cocoa butter, coconut oil, olive oil, palm kernel flakes, rice bran oil, shea butter. I did add sodium lactate because I want the bar to be hard, and I'm also going to add something called Rhassoul clay, which is a volumizer for hair, and that's RHASSOUL. So if you're interested in doing this, you can definitely find recipes on the web, and there is one on Brambleberry, the Brambleberry blog, but that's not the one I'm using. But just thought I'd share that with you as well. Okay, so I am going to be fragrancing with lemongrass essential oil, and let's get started. Just straining my lye water and adding that in. And since this is a shampoo bar, not a soap, I'm not going to do a lot of real fancy stuff. Just going to basically do a drop swirl with it. I do have a couple of colors. So this is the Rhassoul clay that I've just added in here. So as you can see, that has really changed the color of the bar somewhat. But I think I'm going to leave it because it's a natural shampoo bar, and I think it kind of looks more natural in this color. And I will just add some color for interest, of course, but I think for the most part, I'm not going to try to whiten that out or change it in any way. Still seeing some of that that clay coming up. So, all right. So let me get this poured into some colors, and then I will put it in the mold, and it should do just what all of our soaps do, be lie settled within 24 to 48 hours. And then it does need to also be cured for the 4 to 6 week period, just to get all of the extra liquid out of it, so that it'll be a nice long lasting shampoo bar. Alrighty, so let's see, I have got, since I'm doing lemongrass, I've got a yellow, and then in here I have some alfalfa powder. So this is going to be a green, and it looks a little dark in the cup here, but it actually dries out to a nice pretty light green. And then for my third color, I just have some black oyster colorant, which I've been dying to use. It's very pretty. But I've not used it in a recipe yet, so this will be a chance to try it out and see how it dries out and how it cures. Okay, so let's add fragrance, and I'm going to be putting, of course, most of it into the biggest bowl. Give a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, and then put the rest in. This is really such a beautiful fresh scent. And it's actually quite strong, and the recipe only calls for about an ounce for 4 pounds of oils, because essential oils are so much stronger than the fragrances that we get. Okay, so let me get these all stick blended and incorporated, and I'll bring you. So everything is all incorporated, and I'm actually thinking that I may change my mind here, and I'm thinking that I may do an in the pot swirl instead of the drop swirl that I said earlier. So start with my green. Actually a little thicker. I should have stirred that up a bit first, but oh well, can't do it now. Okay, so anyway, start with green, then I'm going to do yellow, and then gonna do black, and it looks like we missed, or I missed, a spot right there, so let's plop some in. And this isn't really going to be a truly an in the pot swirl, simply because of the way that it thickened up. But again, it is okay. We're going to go with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give it some turns, especially because I got that bottom is thicker, and it seems like it didn't really kind of go through there. So there we have it. And I think that as it pours, it will swirl a bit more, and hopefully will incorporate a nice design into the bar. So let's get the mold out. Make sure everything is all copacetic and good to go here. A couple little pieces of the last soap. And I'm gonna start pouring. So let's see how this comes out. Okay, so it did thicken up. I expected that it would. I kind of stick blended it a bit because I wanted it to get a little thicker. Recently I've been doing a lot of swirled soaps, and they have just taken forever to get ready to get unmolded and whatnot. So today, since I'm doing a soap bar, not trying to do a hanger swirl or anything, I thought, well, I could have it be a little thicker. So I'm going to take it, I'm going to tamp it down. Okay, so I think we've gotten all the air bubbles out. You see a big hole there from an air bubble, so sorry. I'm going to try to fix that. And then I think that because I had that extra white stuff, I'm going to just do a spin with the back of the spoon. Okay, and it's kind of got the character that I was looking for, so let me tamp it down again. Okay, so I think that we're doing okay. Alright, so here is how it looks at the moment, and I'm going to just pause, get the colors out. I don't have very much left in there, honestly, but see if I can do some kind of little decoration along the top. Oh, sorry, that just rang in my ear. Alright, and I will bring you back when I'm ready to do that. Stay tuned. All the soap now is out. It's all in the mold. So I'm going to take my skewer, and I'm going to do a little bit of a design with this. And I think I haven't done figure eights in a while. So I think that I will do that with this, just to get these colors all mixed in together. I'd like to try and get a little bit of each color in each bar, but I didn't have all that much left. Some of it is because of the thickness. It had gotten thicker, and I find that when it gets thicker, you can't spread it around so much when you're doing a top. But it is looking pretty good. I mean, this is pretty much what I had in my head. It's nothing crazy or obnoxious or out of whack. So I think I might just do a little bit of a spoon design on this. So let me grab a spoon here. And it's turned out well. I like the volume. It was actually a much bigger recipe that I'd found, and I just ran it through the lie calculator, and I resized the batch when I did that, and it seems to have worked out quite well. It's not overflowing in the mold, but it's also going to be a nice sized bar, which is what I like. But it won't be one of those huge ones. Finding that they're when I use my own products, they're a little hard to hold in your hand in the bath. So I've been rethinking over packing my molds because while a couple people have said, you know, you should make them smaller, but I think the trend is towards bigger bars. At least that's what I see other people making. And you know, I think there's a happy medium, and that's kind of what I've decided I'm going to do from now on. So this is the bar. I am not going to glitter it. I'm not going to glitz it up because it is a shampoo bar, and I don't know whether everybody would like to have glitter in their hair. So there it is, folks, and I will do the cutting tomorrow, and I will definitely post some pictures of what the finished product looks like. So thank you again, as always, for watching. I really do appreciate it. And please remember to subscribe. If you have questions or comments, I love to hear from you guys. So please leave them in the box below. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks.